Power literally turned off, like what the hell? Gotta fix all of this.
Quite the morning, as you would assume.
Apparently the power actually went off very temporarily because my mom was trying to check something. Long story short, she actually turned off the power for a split second, which is why the power turned off. And yeah, let's just jump right into the next scene.
The struggle though.
Little Saturday shoe vault action. I have absolutely no idea what I'm wearing. I think I'm gonna wear my Chinese New Year 6s. They really won't match, but I mean, I kind of almost don't even care since I wanted to wear it the other day, as you guys may remember. Couldn't wear it because of the weather, but today we are in sunny California, so I am taking advantage of it while I can. Welcome back to another video, Team T, and let's get right into this day.
Ayo, Parrish, this shit high, boy.
You took us to the cuts, apparently. Well, at least that was fast. Something I wanted to point out in this scene is the fact that in this very location is where I got pulled over for the very first time, right before I went to law school. I think it was probably 3 or 4 days before I went across country to North Carolina. I was driving home from college and I got stopped over here pretty much. So I haven't really gone through that place myself in a very long time, in terms of me driving myself, I should say. And yeah, it was an interesting circumstance. I got pulled over in blue tea. I got a ticket for tinted headlights, or I got a ticket for tinted taillights, tinted.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man.
I got tickets for tinted taillights. It's almost a tongue twister, which is why I'm messing up. So tinted taillights, tinted windows, going over the speed limits, and he mentioned that I didn't have my glasses on, but he wasn't going to give me a ticket for that. He didn't see my tinted headlights, which also would have been another ticket. But yeah, it was a very interesting day, an interesting way to go out, especially considering I was moving to North Carolina just a few days later, and I was taking blue tea with me. So getting all of these tickets, some of which were fixing tickets, was a very interesting situation, to say the very least. Finally back home, not much else to say. Got some food, hopefully it's good, but we'll see how that turns out. Welcome back to another day. Currently it is the next day, as you guys may or may not be able to tell. But we are in sunny California, summer vibes, summer weather everywhere, which is really dope. And yeah, there's so many things to get done today, so we'll just get started now. Starting off with getting this box. I guess this isn't actually my first activity, but I'll record some of the stuff I do, won't record other stuff, but let's get moving. I ended up putting the box stuff away. I didn't want to record that. There wasn't actually too much going on with that. But tell me why there's this ladybug that's been in my room for like several days, maybe a couple of weeks now. Literally sitting right there. It was originally sitting down here somewhere. It moved up there. It hasn't moved. I don't know if it's dead, and I don't want to accidentally kill it by any chance. So I'm not really 100% sure what I should be doing with this ladybug. Well, just knocked off something else off my to-do list. This might be one of the stupidest vlogs ever, but I hope it's not. So I do apologize if it is though, but now I do have to go put away my sneakers. Currently working. I know you guys don't want to see that, but I've been working for the last maybe 30 minutes, hour or so. So it's going to be a somewhat long day of just working. So at this time, preparing for the hearing tomorrow. As you guys know, I have 2 sets of hearings. One's in the afternoon, one's in the morning. One I have to actually give to somebody else, my partner. So I actually had 3 sets of hearings tomorrow. And yeah, so now I have 2 sets. The morning one literally is on 4 different filings. 4 different documents, I should say. And keep in mind, all of these documents have oppositions, all of them have replies, so on and so forth. So it's very many filings that we're talking about. So I'm preparing for that. I already had the arguments prepared some time ago, since originally all of these hearings were on separate days and they got pushed along basically, and the judge didn't want to make a decision on anything in particular. So 4 separate hearings that merged into one. So I already prepared all of the arguments. I might have to change things, maybe alter and revise things, but right now I'm just merging all 4 together and kind of going from there. It is a lot of things, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to argue this. Don't know where the judge will start, don't even know how much the judge will ask us to argue. So I'm trying to be as prepared as possible, but I'm also trying my best to at least have some time to myself today, considering there's just so many things going on every week at this point on a daily basis. And yeah, so we'll just see how this goes. Now I'm taking a break from doing work, which probably will still require at least maybe 1 more hour or so to prepare for tomorrow morning's hearings. I will be doing chores pretty much while I take this little break, so I could kind of keep things moving along on the personal end, as well as legal work, and I also have business things to take care of as well. Finally done putting together this argument, or arguments I should say. It's fairly long indeed. I do need to prepare for the actual hearing, which means that I need to go through the hearing arguments, annotate, figure out exactly how I want to phrase things, since I might want to phrase things differently than what I wrote, and so on and so forth. I also need to account for the fact that the arguments may take place in different orders. So for example, if item number 2 makes a reference to something in item number 1, and the arguments are basically in different order, then I'll need to be ready to argue number 2 first, for example, and make a reference to number 1, knowing full and well that argument number 1 hasn't even taken place yet. So my reference will need to be more specific, for example, is what I'm getting at. So, you know, if argument number 2 says 2 plus 2 is 5, and I reference it straight to number 1, and I haven't argued number 1 yet, then when I'm arguing number 2, then I need to kind of put this math equation together so the judge kind of understands the arguments in the order it's being made. So that's probably going to take over an hour maybe, but I'll probably do that a little later, maybe in the evening time, and once again before I go to sleep or bed. And yeah, right now I need to get other things done. So I think I've made huge movements in work since I finalized the documents that I was working on Friday night, which was in a separate vlog, I guess. I prepared this argument. I did another assignment that was asked of me regarding research. So a lot of things have been done in terms of personal stuff, business stuff, and legal stuff. And yeah, so we'll just move on from here and kind of continue working on different things.
5 hours later.
Well, it's basically like 5 o'clock. Still grinding. I had to edit this video, which is why I'm going to shoot the outro now. I do have about an hour to spend on hearing prep, and whatever's left over will be spent relaxing. So thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Check out the clothing brand, ℂ𝕝𝕉.com. Triumph, your dreams await.